funk this party.
Oh, wait. Stupid ass me. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, you forgot the calming jasmine tea in the water bottle.
Careful. I may have shaken just to get it out of it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll let it rest. Hello there.
Hi, how you doing? Well, if you're not gonna open tea, I'm gonna open my water.
Yeah, you can open up that water.
That kind of sucked.
It just sounded like the bottle just hit the floor.
Hold on.
It didn't even like sound like a pop. And here we are again with another kind of ASMR.
Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the Kinda ASMR podcast.
What the? What are you doing? What the? You are too much. I swear, I can't go anywhere with you.
Okay.
My God.
Well.
Oh, hello. Wow. All right.
Well,
I'm gonna let that update.
We've opened up on kind of a darker note these past few weeks, and I wanted to open up with something a bit lighter this week.
Yeah, we actually been coming in pretty hard at the end
Yeah.
of this season. Is this basically the season finale?
No, next week is.
Next week is? Okay. Oh.
And you'll find out why next week. So yeah, instead of talking about something I can't stand, because I really can't stand that movie. I refuse to say its name because I can't give it any more attention.
It's the cut, right? Really?
Can't stand it.
Really? Huh? I thought that would be a different outcome from what you told me yesterday.
I sat on it for a few. I'm not gonna give this movie any more attention. I sat on it for a few days. I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. But then this week everything just spiraled out of control, and I refuse to give it any more attention.
May I ask what happened? Oh boy.
Hold on. I don't know if you saw this yesterday, but the actor for Deathstroke said this.
12 Years Batgirl was part of Ben Affleck's The Batman? Wait. Huh?
Now here's my problem with this. This is a clear breach of NDA. Even if it wasn't, that's not his detail to tell.
Yeah.
So all this talk of restore the blank verse, if that's what it's leading to, if it's just leading to actors just breaking NDA, breaking their own contracts, no.
Ooh. That's interesting. Wait, let me look at that again. And just make sure that I'm hearing that, seeing that right. Reveals Batgirl was part of Ben Affleck's The Batman.
That's not his detail to tell.
Yeah. I mean, that's. I'm gonna let him do his own thing. I don't know why he will reveal something like that. And.
No. There's a reason people sign NDAs. It's because it's so movies don't get leaked.
Yeah.
So opinions aren't formed early, because that's exactly what happened with The Last of Us Part 2. The game got leaked months before its release.
And a lot of people had interpretations,
Yes.
and look where that ended up. But wait, I thought Ben Affleck's Batman isn't happening because, they're...
It's not.
Yeah. So, wait a minute. Then, I understand.
They're trying to do this to restore his vision, and if just breaking contracts is what it takes... No, I'm actually glad Warner Brothers stuck to their guns and said, you know what, we gave you this, we gave you the Snyder Cut, that's all you're getting.
Honestly, but it's been so, lukewarm and watery with the whole thing of there being a sequel. There has been talk and discussion of there being a sequel, and, yeah, just, how far is too far in order to get someone's vision? And I will definitely commend to everyone who has gone to extreme lengths to get the Snyder Cut out there. But leaking and disclosing personal information like that now that's a different kind of line. Because I don't know exactly if that hurts anyone. It might hurt her or...
not necessarily
whatever.
Personal information, it's just that wasn't his detail to tell. It's he is an actor. They hired him for the part of the movie.
Do a job.
It is the writer or the producer or whoever was directing it to tell that detail. That's not his...
Shit. In that case, then Tom Holland will be in hot water then.
about the thing.
Tom Holland.
No,
'cause,
about
like, you know, that's kind of his motif.
No, about the thing with Tom Holland. I think that's all staged. Like breaking NDA is a very, very serious thing. Like you can get blacklisted. You will lose your career if you break NDA.
Mm-hmm. But stage for the amount of times that Tom Holland has done it.
Like 3 big people who've broken NDA in the past: Charlie Sheen, Jake Paul, Bill Cosby, and you don't hear much from them anymore.
Wait, did you say Jake Paul?
Yes, that's all. That's one of the reasons he got fired from Disney.
I don't really pay attention much to Jake Paul, but
no, this was years ago when he was popping, but
yeah, I mean, he I don't know if he's been popping now, but like not too long ago with this whole thing with Conor McGregor. Wait, what are we even talking about?
Okay,
Let's leave that alone. Yeah,
I don't want to give that any more attention. Do not break NDA. There is a reason these policies exist. Like I know, last thing, line in the sand. I know we like to say let filmmakers do their job, let the creatives do their job, but the alternative without all these policies is the worst. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second.
The man has spoken.
Okay, has this ever happened to you? You'll get like a certain flash to do something you've never tried before, play a game you've never really had any interest in before.
Me, not too long ago, literally yesterday.
Okay. I don't know if you've seen. I don't know. Well, no, you don't have social media anymore, but
well, sort of. I don't pay attention too much of it. Yeah.
I really need to get off that.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
It's pretty good so far. But I'm not gonna rub it. I'm not gonna do that to you.
You rub it in.
Yeah, I'm literally not gonna rub it in. I can say all that shit as much as I want, but like, there's a lot of people who are trying that are on the fence with it. So
like,
I'm gonna let you do you. But still, go on.
My whole life, I've gotten these like little flashes to play games, do certain things that I've never really had an interest in. The last biggest one was Persona 5.
Okay.
I never had any interest in Persona before, and then just randomly one day, I just heard something that twisted the proverbial key correctly, and immediately I went to the store and played Persona 5. And then a few days ago, I think last week, it's happening again with Life is Strange. I heard
a lot about that one.
Life is Strange it's getting its 3rd game. It's called Life is Strange True Colors, and I don't know what it is. It's just there's something about this game that makes me want to try it.
Yeah, and I think we talked about it once before, very, very early when we started this podcast.
Did we?
I think it was Life is Strange 2. It was something about it was like a girl who committed suicide, and you're picking up the pieces of why she did it.
No, that was Cyberpunk.
That was Cyberpunk?
That was one of the missions for Cyberpunk.
No. I remember something else. It was way, way, way back when we started this, and we were, I think it was season 1 or like pre-season days. Like this is an old.
Oh, like the beta episodes that no one will ever hear, mainly because they're gone. Sorry, guys.
Whoops. But yeah, I remember you talking about a certain game that was very similar to Life is Strange. It might be the second one. I don't know for sure.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. But no, I'm the exact same way. That was literally me yesterday because I never thought I would get Final Fantasy VII, but I do, and it's like a whole slew of influences. But see what it goes. See where it takes.
No, but the thing, I'm just scrolling when I see. Let me show you. Do I still have it? And I see, where is it? Do I still? And I see this. And I don't know what it was. It's just that twist the proverbial key correctly, and it's like I just go on YouTube immediately, watch the trailer, and like the protagonist's name is Alex, and it was like when I saw her, it was like looking in a mirror based on her last name. I'm assuming she's some type of Southeast, maybe East Asian.
What's her last name?
Chen.
Oh, okay, cool.
And like a big thing in the Life is Strange series is like. It's kind of like a murder mystery, but with like a supernatural twist.
Okay.
This girl doesn't have the most interesting powers. Her power is empathy.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's actually really cute.
Yeah. So I don't know what it's like. I was looking in a mirror. Like she's an empath. She's. I don't know yet. The game's not out yet. I think she's East Asian, somewhere around there. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She's a music lover.
Yeah, that is kind of sounding a little bit like you. This is kind of weird now. Hold on. Calm down.
Yeah, so...
no, this is really cool.
It was a little strange.
Because life is strange. I'm really good with these puns. I need to stop. Gosh. But no, that's very, very cool. I love that.
Yeah. That's all I got. I'm excited for Life is Strange True Colors. It looks... I don't know what it was. Just I feel the urge to play it.
Yeah, I dig it. No, that's like something that I'm doing right now. Back when I was younger, I've always played like action-packed, crazy, freaking blood, guts, and people like dying everywhere type of games. And now I'm playing games like Abzu. and also like Final Fantasy VII, where it's not mainly directed towards the action, the blood and the guts and all that crazy schnaz. It's more towards the story, character developments, and more within the, I guess because they're all creative, but I think it's a lighter side of thing, because I was really big in the darker type of stuff.
Have you played much of the 7 remake?
No, I literally got that one instance when I was at your house, and then that's pretty much it. When I was at your house, it's the only point where I got to it. So, games I played before was like Resistance, and then freaking God of War, like 3 days, and I watched a little bit of my dad when he was playing. What was that one game? It had the guy with the yellow helmet and the eye poking out. It was an alien game.
Yellow helmet with the eye poking out.
Yeah. It was like a very critically acclaimed game, but it died down. Something happened to it. We'll figure it out later. But it was that game, and then another game for me was that I played a lot was like what was it? I played so many freaking crazy ass games, yo. Definitely Batman. Batman was a huge thing for me, but that's like a given. Everyone's almost played Batman. But like in that kind of realm, the darker type stuff and more towards the action and not so much on the adventure, meditation, and really more on the indie side of games, you know? And so me playing Abzu, I don't know what it was that, drove me into it. I guess it's like a lot of the influences of Subnautica and a little bit of Minecraft. But like, I don't know, Minecraft with me, it doesn't resonate with me that much. So stuff like Abzu, where it's more towards of traveling, exploring, you don't have to worry about the survival stuff. That's what kind of drew me towards it a little bit more, because I'm always fascinated with the ocean and all that shit. But yeah, for me,
no, Abzu is very, very. That's what I love about like those types of games. It's very, very peaceful. I had a train of thought and I lost it. Fuck.
Yeah, because like all like the stuff like I remember us talking about, like where everything's blowing up in your face, everything's like freaking like ripped off. Like it gets kind of old after a while, and like years upon years of on that stuff. Like I'm just like, okay, cool. I played my Call of Duties, I played my freaking Street Fighters, my Tekkens, and I played all my crazy action-packed racing games. Like I need something different. I need to find a new slate. Don't get me wrong. Bring credit to all those games, because those games take a large amount of commitment and time and energy. But something for me mentally, because a lot of that stuff, it gets me very tense and stressed out, and it kind of does that to you. So games like Abzu and also Thumper, which is more on the side that I like with the darker.
Thumper's a bit heavier.
Yeah, it's a bit heavier, but at the same time, Thumper is something that we love to do as musicians, and it's rhythmic, timing, racing, action-packed action. And
I'm not gonna lie, in like games with really, really good combat and there's a really good score in the background, one of the things I love doing, it's like a little mini game I play with myself. I'll try to like line up the strikes with the music.
Yeah.
And it's the most satisfying game in the world. Like, yes.
Yes. And that's why Thumper is so sick, because it does exactly that. It aligns all the moves and hits with the music, and the score is perfect. And I'm keeping myself from looking it up on iTunes so I don't spoil myself as I play the game even further. But yeah, I think it's really cool that, going out into different links can really open your mind up to like all kinds of cool stuff. Because imagine if we all played the same games and all that stuff. Like it would be kind of very boring in a way.
Yeah. As much as I love like a big explosive shooter like Borderlands.
Oh yeah, Borderlands.
It gets kind of repetitive after a while.
Yeah. Destiny as well too. Oh, we're not talking about that.
Destiny is that one game I had an abusive relationship with.
Yeah, true.
Like I played D1, didn't love D1. I came back.
I loved D1. D1 was good.
I came back a year later. I think it was after Rise of Iron came out. Like, oh shit, this is great. Then I think that's around the time you and I met. We played Destiny together. And like, oh shit,
this is cool.
And then D2 came out and it was so fucking. Oh my god, it was so fucking boring.
Yeah, D2 was like, what the hell is
like
this?
right off the bat, it was slow. It was empty. It was lifeless.
The freaking animation caught me so off guard with this shit, dude. Because D1 was so realistic. Like it felt more live action, and then the second one felt more cartoony.
Yeah, and then And then they took the Guardian's voice out.
Yeah, he was a mute. I didn't
Yeah.
like that. That was not cool.
No, and then it didn't get better. What was the first one? What was that first one that came out? Forsaken. No,
Forsaken, that's when I came back because I needed to get revenge.
No, people were saying, "Oh yeah, Forsaken's gonna make the game better." It really didn't.
It did a nice little hump for it. It was a nice little hump.
It was a nice thing to come back to, but then after.
You're hitting that mic a lot today.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that mic is being like abused. Like that's my thing. The mic is now going like, but yeah, like it was a nice little thing.
It was a nice little revenge story, and then after that, like, now what?
Mm-hmm, exactly. And that's the thing with Beyond Light. I saw that, and my friend was coming up to me. He was like, "Yo, you're gonna get Beyond Light? You're gonna come back?" I'm just like, no.
What was the one before? Shadow Keepers.
Shadow Keep.
Shadow Keep was kind of like the nail in the coffin for me because
it was okay. I dug it.
No, it really wasn't. The story was fine, I guess.
The story was so farce.
No, it was fine, but it was
too little.
All the stuff in between was just like it was reused content from the moon. It was everything that I was like originally hated about something, like just recolored enemies, reused content, stuff that Destiny already had a problem with.
Really, honestly, I think it's just like when Bungie kind of just like hit the deuces and dipped is when Destiny was getting a little bit, and then when it hit D2, that's when it was just like, all right, fuck it, and then like all the messy events and shit like that. But I think it's just, I don't know what else they can do with it because like they've already reused so much, and I don't know what else they can introduce to the story. It's been too long since I played Destiny, so I can't really formulate an opinion on it anymore.
Oh, I didn't even know Thumper was an album.
Yeah, Thumper has its own album and everything. It has its own score. You're just aligning the beats to it. Like, don't play it because I don't want to be spoiled by the awesome, sick beats by it.
Well, I have NF's Clouds on here, but you haven't listened to the tape yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would love to hear about it because, I mean, I have been doing a lot of school stuff because, college and shit like that. But
I don't want to just spoil the tape for you.
But, I mean, just give me at least overall action of it. Like, do you think it's good, great? Do you love it, like it, or hate it?
I don't hate it. Okay, I'm kind of in this weird middle ground because I don't hate it, but I don't... Like, for me, The Search was just one of the best albums ever made. Like, just even past NF, one of the best albums ever made. And Clouds feels like it's trying to get there.
Do you think it's better than Perception?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Because for me, it's like Perception and The Search are really close. And when I heard the first 3 songs on Clouds, I was just like, all right, let's get in there. But I haven't heard the rest of the tape, so I have to wait and see. But yeah, that's my ranking for me.
Like, it's a nice vibe to listen to, but it's not a real, like, which I guess is kind of the point. It's not a very, like, soul-searchy project like The Search was.
Yeah.
I will say the worst song on it is the one with Tech 9.
Oh. Damn. Really?
It's not even because it's like, oh, it's bad sonically, but like sometimes I feel like they're both offbeat, and it's once you hear that, you can't unhear it.
Yeah, because it's like a little bit too left to center, where it's just like, oh, I can't really get the flow of it. Yeah, I get it.
Like, I was listening to it on the way here, and I'm like, I catch myself like doing like a Beethoven, like Tech. On beat.
5.
You gotta
be 5.
You gotta be the pocket, the seam in the pocket.
Oh man, I don't know if Beethoven's still watching this, but he was actually talking about our podcast a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, but if you are watching this, Beethoven, we are still talking.
Beethoven, I miss you so much.
I still quote 5. Alarm. The alarm.
I don't hear my alarm.
Okay.
Beep beep.
That is us reminiscing on our marching band days.
On our days.
Oh man.
Huh. On our band days. That's a blast from the past.
Yeah, for real. And I don't know if I mentioned this or we might have mentioned this off record, but I remember scrolling through my photos when I was clearing out my phone, and marching band takes a lot of your time. Like majority of my high school year was literally marching band. Like
no,
you can put it in a little bit more
if,
for that.
If we want to talk about an abusive relationship, that was me with band. I loved it so much, but the rest of
actually abusive, just saying that.
No,
not actually abusive.
No, I loved it so much, but the rest of my life was just slacking on the not to throw any shade at Strike, but that was when I really started to notice it. Like when my first year was Strike, I was like, my grades were dropping, my mental health was declining. It wasn't great.
Yeah, because it's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time, and it's a lot of time, and people don't talk about like the strain. And well, at least what we did, it takes a toll on your body.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's why I believe marching band members need to get more credit, honestly, because I still not to this day because I haven't been around people that much because quarantine.
Yeah.
But in my
did y'all get your vaccines yet? You should.
Yeah, you probably should get it. It's great, but it's your body, your decision. Do what you do, but
no, get your vaccine. What the fuck are you doing?
Okay, yeah, that's me being too of a pacifist, whatever. Yeah, okay, but during my lifetime as in the marching band, I've been getting a lot of people talking about oh yeah, I see you guys out there practicing. You guys are so committed. You're so cool, and I really wish I could be out there and do that stuff with you, or not jealous, but they really respect what we do, and I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Do you consider us a sport then? And they're just like, nah,
not really.
I'm just like, wait, what? You put on now this is coming from drummer perspectives. You put on a 15-pound drum. Might sound great.
Well, 15 for some of us, more for
people. More for a lot of people. Yeah, you put on a drum and do that for 10 hours straight.
No, people really don't talk
with
about
5-minute breaks.
The strain it takes on your body. It does.
Because there's a certain level of endurance that marching band members have where it's just a totally different mindset. You have to be in it to understand it. You can't... we make it look easy, but in retrospect, it is not. It is not easy. You'll be surprised the amount of people that have knee injuries, ankle injuries, and...
If you can get through an entire season or multiple seasons without a single injury...
At least a sprain. At least a sprain.
You're either not doing it right or you're the luckiest man on the goddamn planet. Or woman.
Yeah. And I'm not even, we haven't gotten with the cymbals that are literally flipping plates. Well, not plates. Hold on.
Plates.
Well, plates, but very sharp razor blade plates. Do I still have them?
Hold on. Back in my cymbal playing days, I had burns and scars from. Yeah, it was not.
yeah. The cymbal players literally are flipping stuff.
It's like the wacky one playing with 2-man
that can literally cut off their fingers or pop their eye socket. It's not cash money. So, yeah.
Bodily injury, we love it.
Yeah, but anyways, moving off of marching band and stuff like that. So, I got myself into let's not do that. Okay, almost pulled the plug off the camera. But, no, excuse me. Oh, man. I think we're back here again.
Here we go again.
No, the tiny kid's making me burpish again. Alright, I'm going to just leave that there. But, I wanted to bring out this question. Do you think a good story should always be told through the hero's perspective?
That word is subjective. A very common saying is every villain is the hero of their own story, and it's very true.
But do you think a great story should have a protagonist that is just solely good? Do you think there has to be a good and evil, or should there be something like a mixture of stuff? Or just evil in general?
I think there are two types of protagonists. A protagonist that's relatable, and a protagonist that's likable. When we see a protagonist that's relatable, we won't necessarily agree with their decision, but we understand why they're doing it. That's why I like stories like The Last of Us and even Final Fantasy VII sometimes. But when we take a story that's with a character that's just straight up good, it's just really nice. It's kind of a breath of fresh air from all the corruption and the grayness in our real world.
Two different sides of the spectrum. That's great. I was watching a little bit more of Attack on Titan, and yes, I know we said that we're not going to talk much about it, but off of these recent episodes, after seeing what Eren Yeager has become, has really, really got me thinking about the protagonist in the story. because he turns into someone that we all love and we all understand, and also we josh on him because he can be a little bit of an idiot sometimes. But now he is so different from what he was then. It's hardly like I can hardly remember who he even was though. Like I can't say that's our boy.
My biggest problem with Attack on Titan, well, aside from they treat their characters like wasted potential, is kind of with Eren. Because, yeah, we look at Eren now versus Eren in Season 1. They're two completely different people.
Totally different.
But the thing is, all that development happened in the time skip. Like, where was the slow build up to where we see Eren?
Yeah, and that's the thing that I was really curious about. This is what happened.
No, like, Eren likes to say, oh, I hate people who are slaves. But he's a slave to his own fate.
Exactly. Spoilers alert for those who has not seen 15 or 14. 14, 15. Spoiler alert.
He's a slave to his own fate. And, like, yeah, sure, he tried to stop it, but, like, he just accepts his fate at one point. So...
Yeah. And he's the type of person that talks about freedom and actually having his own free will.
They turned Eren into a hypocrite.
Yeah, like a huge hypocrite. And the things that he says to Mikasa and Anya, I can never see Eren, like, if I think back to Eren in Season 1 saying that to either of them, like, I just...
No, he did, and then Mikasa put him in his place.
Wait, he did?
Do you remember the bread moment?
Oh, yes, he did, yeah. He did.
No, he's like, I'm not a parasite, and then Mikasa shoves the bread in his face, like, shut up.
Yeah. And also, especially the part where Eren literally slaughters Armia. Like, that never really happens, because this is the guy that runs into fights that he knows he's going to lose in order to protect his best friend from those bullies, and then now turning into the same bully to his own best friend.
Yeah, that's... Okay, yeah, no, we see a protagonist that's relatable, like we don't agree with their decision, but we see why they're doing it. That's not the case with Eren for me. I don't agree with his perspective. I don't see why he's doing it at all.
And then that comes to create a third person, which I'm very curious by, and just like how it kind of almost simulates real life, because there's a lot of things that happens in everyone's daily lives where we are met with someone and we know them from this part of our lives, and we're like, yeah, this is great. This is their whole stigma, or just like we have that prejudice or like that idea of a person that we really, really enjoy. And then later on, it's like goes on and say like we don't see this person for like amount of years in time, and then we reconnect. They're not that same person anymore. It's that same vagueness that we got from not understanding what the hell happened in those 5 years that we did not see with Eren in real life. And it just goes to show like some of the things that we can't understand or comprehend or have no control over can essentially happen. So it just goes with the deeper meaning with whatever happened to Eren and stuff like that we deal with in our own daily lives and stuff.
I really don't like the show.
I don't like the show. I don't hate the show. I'm only there for the ride, and I'm kind of seeing how some of the stuff is coming slightly full circle. Slightly. Not full circle, slightly full circle. Because... oh man, this is difficult. Because I did love this show. From when Season 1 came out, halfway through Season 2, I gave it some credit. And then Season 3 came around, I was like, alright, this is pretty sick. And now Season 4 has come, and now I'm just like, this feels like a Game of Thrones scenario right now. It's great then, and now with the last thing, with everything's on the line, it's just... So, and also, too, there's all kinds of extreme conditions that we don't know about, and also that we do know about with COVID and all that stuff. So there's all kinds of other drastic measures that are being taken. But at the same time, you know, with the story and the material that they're trying to reference back off in the manga, you know, it's difficult to see that same show that you love turned into something else. And I don't know. And maybe that's with all things, because not all things last forever.
Yeah. I had something and I lost it again. That's a pattern for today.
Oh, man. We're hitting microphones, we're losing trains of thoughts, and now we're talking about other deep stuff, because stuff. Yeah.
If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. But, you know, we fuck it.
What?
Zatanna's getting a series. I don't want to keep going back to DC. I don't want to keep going back to the Snyder Cut. But
I'm actually kind of down for talking a little bit more DC.
do you know Zatanna?
Yes, I know Zatanna.
She's getting her own series, and Batgirl's getting a movie.
Cool.
And now this.
Let's hope the Batgirl movie is not as bad as the Batgirl TV show
There was a Batgirl TV show?
on CW or Batwoman.
Batwoman.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wait, now here's my theory. Zatanna and Barbara, both lovers to a certain Richard Grayson.
Oh God.
This.
Oh no.
This.
Oh no no.
It could lead to the Nightwing show and/or movie that's been in limbo for 80 billion years.
That is very, very true. Extremely true. Wait, is this gonna be away from Zack Snyder's vision?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was like, oh wait, how are they gonna do that when apparently he's dead? So honestly, that would be really cool to see. Like, Zatanna and Barbara kind of coping the loss of Dick Grayson. That would be kind of interesting to see.
No, one thing I really don't want Zack Snyder to handle Barbara Gordon, because if he does, I can already see where that's gonna go.
How's that gonna go?
Killing Joke.
Oh yeah, that would be.
Yeah, I don't want it.
I know it's a little fucked up, but I kind of like The Killing Joke. The Killing Joke was a great movie. I like the movie. Because
Okay.
not only is a great backstory telling of Joker, but
not even just the movie,
Batgirl.
but just what happened in that movie is disgusting.
Nah, it's pretty fucked up. And Zack Snyder will be perfect for that. Like, that's really in his ballpark.
That's up his alley, and that's what I don't want.
Dude, imagine how much he can crank that shit to 13, bro. Like, he can crank that junk to 13, man. I'm not even gonna say 11, 13. Because of how, like, dark and, like, deep cut, like, Zack Snyder can get, he can really do that with Killing Joke. Because the Killing Joke is not only Batgirl's, downfall, but Joker.
No.
Uprising.
I just want that book, that story, to go off in its own path where it doesn't belong anymore. Because, one, I hate Batgirl as Oracle. I don't like her as Oracle. Because she just
I feel, it feels bad. Because, like, seeing her what she was... And seeing her now,
like, I don't mean to say it's pitiful, but it's kind of pitiful. It's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she went from this girl who kicked ass on the daily to someone who was stuck in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm. And then that goes to show, why the hell do they have to keep her in a wheelchair? Because this is the DC universe where we have people like Cyborg around.
No, they end up fixing her.
Yeah.
But, no, and then Joker takes control of her legs.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't want to see Killing Joke happen. Like. The story, I hate the story because it's so fucked.
Yeah, but if it happens, it happens. But I would love to see what they do with the Joker's backstory, because the Joker is a very vague character when it comes to his private life. Because we still don't have a general idea of where he comes from. Because there's all kinds of different origins.
No, and I think that's kind of a good thing about him, because Joker is not... One of the reasons I like DC is because they are these larger-than-life characters, but they have the humility to say, okay, I'm just human for now. But Joker is a force of nature.
Yeah.
Like, he does what he wants, when he wants. If you think you're managing to stop him, you're probably going to get your face smashed in.
Yeah. And the thing that's really cool with the Joker is that, he has so many open-ended stuff. Like, you can do whatever you want with him. And it's so really, really great for creative freedom. And I think, like, people with, like, really just any director, I'm not even going to say just Zack Snyder, they can do whatever kind of cool visionary thing, any kind of cool backstory to Joker. I mean, case in point with the one that recently just came out in 2019?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's one, like, prime example of what we can do with the origins of Joker. And that goes to segue into the 3 Joker comic book miniseries, where, like, the 3 different Jokers all come from different, like, sources, but playing the same role.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty cool thing.
And also kind of I see where you're coming from, but I also want DC to kind of step away from the mainstream heroes and give more context to the people who aren't in the spotlight. Like, for the past, I want to say 10, 15 years, it's been nothing but just Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. It's been the same heroes. It's been the same bit of the league when we have We still haven't gotten a Nightwing movie. Still no Batgirl on the big screen. No Superboy. No Aqualad. I want to see the younger heroes. I want to see the younger generation.
And I'm so glad you brought that up because Suicide Squad's Red Band trailer just came out.
I haven't watched it.
Really? Mm-mm. Okay. So now we got some stuff to do. I got some listening. He got some watching to do.
Suicide Squad.
But Suicide Squad is exactly what you're asking for.
Yes,
Not
yes.
really, but like...
No, yeah, that's exactly what... It's taking all the lesser-known characters.
Like Polka Dot Man. Yuck.
Is he really in the movie?
He's really in the movie. there's a supervillain called Polka Dot Man.
I mean, hey, there's a supervillain named Condiment King.
Huh?
Yeah.
See, this is what I love about
You get the stain out of your shirt. There you go.
This is what I love about DC. There's so many supervillains.
No, this is what I love about comic books. It takes these wacky-ass characters and just makes them work. Like fucking Ant-Man. His power is shrinking.
I mean, that's kind of a general thing, shrinking and enlarging, but...
What's up, regular-sized man?
But, oh, man. What was, one... not King Shark, because that's general. Fudge. There's, like, so many... I mean, Clayface, like, he's not that much of an off-brand, because a lot of people know about Clayface. And also through the Teen Titans TV show as well. But that's the thing with DC, there's so many, like, out there that are so...
It's just endless.
Yeah. And you just can't really keep track of them.
No, and I'm excited for Suicide Squad because it's taking all these lesser-known characters and giving them time to shine. So why can't you do that with the heroes?
While still keeping the motif of Harley Quinn.
Like,
and also, what's his name?
Which?
The soldier. Forget his name every time.
Soldier.
Yeah.
Peacemaker?
Is it Peacemaker? I don't know. The one that works for the lady that runs Suicide Squad, military guy. The one that was...
I don't remember his name.
Getting gooey with the...
I don't remember his name.
Oh, okay. You're saying?
Like, I want to see Superboy and Miss Martian, just get married. A half clone of Clark Kent and the niece of Martian Manhunter. They get married.
Oh,
yeah.
Boy. Oh, boy. What I do like to see...
I want to see Damian Wayne get his ass kicked by Dick Grayson. Maybe Jason Todd. Maybe Tim Drake. Maybe Bruce Wayne.
I mean, if you wanted to get the Bat family, then your answer is...
No, the Bat family. Yeah. Like, they've only focused on Bruce.
So technically it's not really much of a Bat family.
It's not really much of a Bat family.
But...
Like, in the many, many years we've had incarnations of Batman, only Batman. Like, where's Dick Grayson? Where is Jason Todd? Where's Tim Drake? Where's Catherine Kane? Where's Barbara Gordon? Where's the fucking love child he had with Selena Kyle?
Oh, shit. He had that?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Batman.
Well, where's...
Well, what can you do?
Like, still no Talia al Ghul. No racial...
There was a Talia al Ghul. Wait, didn't it make her a Catwoman?
In the
Christian Bale movie?
No. Selena was in the movies, but...
Yeah. But why do I see Talia al Ghul as Catwoman for some reason? I don't know why.
Turn that shit off.
Why do you do this to me, computer? Boop.
Like, there's a whole Bat family, and you're just gonna give me Bruce Wayne? Why? Hell, we've barely gotten any more of Alfred.
True. And he plays a very crucial part in the...
That man raised him.
Tom King series for Batman.
What?
There's a certain comic book series for Batman by Tom King, if I'm saying his name right, where Batman's trying to find happiness.
Yeah.
And I think Alfred, it plays a huge role into that series. And also Selena Kyle as well. Actually, I think they get married.
Yeah.
Or they were married for like a day or two, and then they broke up because Batman...
It's because Bruce can't get rid of the Batman lifestyle. Like, he
can't love. Like, he's afraid to love her.
No, yeah, it's just so tragic.
Yeah. And at the same time, do you think Batman's sane? Do you think he's, like, a sane person?
No, that's one of the reasons I love his dynamic with Joker, is because they are pretty much the same. It's just... Joker is a man who broke after that bad day. Batman is too, but he came out of that a bit stronger.
Yeah. And at the same time, he did break, but at the same time, he did it. Because he was able to keep his mental self like somewhat in check, but at the same time, it shows with the fact that he dresses up like a bat and beats up criminals.
One of the reasons you said last week that Batman doesn't operate on faith, that's one point of what you said that I very heavily disagree with, is because one, he's a founder of the League. Two, did you forget that he took in numerous kids? Dick, Jason, Tim.
Yeah.
If you really want to get technical, Cassie, Artemis.
Yeah, true. Cassie's the one from Dark Knight Returns, correct?
That's Carrie. Cassie is... she's kind of like the League... she's connected to the League of Assassins, but...
Hydrate, kids.
Yeah, I know. And Artemis is like... oh my god, I love Artemis so much. I love her. So it's... when you said that Batman doesn't operate on faith, it's kind of... he had faith in those kids to bring them back. Like, he wanted them to be better than he was, because he knows he's pretty much a wreck.
Yeah, he is. Honestly, I think it's more of not necessarily faith.
No. And notice how whenever he does act on logic, that's when things go wrong. Because, what was it? The contingency plan, he basically breached all their trust.
Yeah.
What was it? The regime... basically, he didn't have faith in Clark.
No, he didn't.
And that's the whole reason Clark split.
Yeah.
The anti-lights, they were basically committing terrorism.
Yeah. But, no, I think with, now that you bring up that point with him taking in all these kids in order to make them better than him, I think it's, kind of him, not desperate, I'm trying to find the right word, but it's kind of a... negative sign of something of him lacking something mentally.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the kids are somewhat similar to what he went through as a child.
They all pretty much are.
Yeah.
Dick lost both of his parents in an accident, even though they were murdered.
Yeah, and Tim, I think
Tim, I don't really know much
about
about, but Jason came from an abusive household. Like I think either his mother died and his abusive father took him in, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Tim, I don't know much about him. Cassie was born to be a killer. And Damien...
was born to be a killer as well.
Damien was a bastard child.
Yeah. So... and I think it's like him trying to mostly right the wrong. Like, mainly trying to... I guess then, yeah, it is a faith type of thing. Like, he doesn't having hope that he can convert them.
He not really convert. He just doesn't want anyone to go through what he went through when he was a kid. Like, when his parents died, he came out of that alone. And
well, not really. Alfred was there for him.
Alfred was there, yes.
And I think that's what he's trying to do for these kids then. Yeah.
He wants... and it's a little different for them because they have an entire family with them. Like, Bruce had Alfred, but these kids have the entire league, the entire Justice League. Yeah.
They have a lot more support. But at the same time, it's Batman's people, too, because Batman had the support of all of, like, Diana... Superman from those two.
No, but that was after he. Yeah. That was after he decided to put on the cowl and. And well, Bruce did give them a choice. He said, "You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but you really should."
Yeah. But yeah, Bruce is a very interesting type of character because there's a lot of things where some of these heroic acts do more harm than good at the same time, though, because.
So you won't kill, but you're fine with traumatic brain injury?
Yeah. That's one thing that's very interesting, because in the Atomic King series, when Batman was having the nightmares, a really big thing was, Batman doesn't kill. And at the same time, with him having that motif, I've been saying that word a lot recently, but having that mindset of not killing his enemies, that kind of brings up and instigates more powerful, foes that are going to do crazier shit and trying to push Bruce to the limit, knowing full well that he's not going to do it.
He's not going to do it.
Yeah. And that's why I think Batman Who Laughs is such a really pivotal thing into Batman's psychology, because, we've known him all his life that he doesn't kill. And when he does, he pays the price for it.
Fuck, I lost it again.
Losing thoughts, saying...
the third time!
repeating words... It's a doozy, this one today.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
Can you tell we're tired?
Yeah. I don't know. I was up pretty late.
I just realized, did you put this sign on the door?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Just had to make sure.
Yeah. I made sure that I remembered. So I'm not that tired, but I still am. And also, ow, my shoulder hurt. Yike. But, yeah.
What else you got?
Well, you got some Bruce. You got some of that good stuff in Suicide Squad. And yeah, I think I'm kind of good. Maybe if something comes up, do you have anything? Oh, I do remember something, but no, go.
There's a new show on Amazon. It's called Invincible.
Mm-hmm.
It's have you ever wondered if J.K. Simmons was Superman?
Gosh.
Well, let me show you. Let me show you this man.
Oh Lord.
Not J.K. Simmons. J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
Even though it is J.K. Simmons, but
Yeah, I was about to say. Because when you said J.K., the first thing I was gonna finish was Rowling. I was like, oh wait, no. Like, brain, what are you doing?
Hold on.
Boop.
Can I find a good picture?
Scoop-dee whoop.
Am I gonna
Whoop-dee whoop. Scooby-dee whoop whoop.
Am I gonna find a good picture?
Scoop-dee whoop.
Give me a good picture, damn it.
Doop, scoop, doop, dee whoop.
Fine.
Scoop-dee whoop. Scooby-dee whoop. Oh. Well then.
It's J. Jonah Jameson.
That's
Just a
literally
Superman.
JJJ. Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. Yeah. So the show is like a mix of not Teen Titans, Young Justice,
Mm-hmm.
The Boys.
Oh no. I know exactly where this is gonna go. Ugh. I want my season. What is it? Season 4 or
Yeah,
3?
a mix of Big Mouth, Young Justice, and The Boys.
Oh wow, that's a very interesting dynamic.
In the first episode, J. Simmons, J. Jonah Jameson. I'm gonna call him J. Jonah Jameson. He kills the entire Justice League. In that world, Justice League, they're called the Guardians of the Globe. It's essentially just the Justice League.
Basically, yeah.
And he slaughters them all.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but if that is he the Superman of this world? Okay, because I'm making sure. Because if he's destroyed the Justice League, then who's the Superman? But no, and then I remembered he is the Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, well then. Okay then.
Even though the story doesn't follow him, it follows his son,
Oh, interesting.
who is voiced by Steven Yeun. So have you ever wondered if Avatar 1 became a superhero?
Oh my goodness. If Avatar 1 became a superhero, now it's J. Jonah Jameson.
This boy right here.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a
He
good
doesn't
boy.
really look much like Juan.
Well,
Juan was a little bit of a scraggly type of guy. Even though this is him in his suit, so it could be much different though. I loved Avatar 1. Avatar 1 was great.
can I have a good... Give me a good picture.
The internet.
Oh,
is
yeah,
great.
there you go.
Okay, he looks a little bit like Juan.
He looks a little more... And if you notice, JJJ in the background.
He really does look like J. Jonah Jameson. What the heck is that? That is weird.
I really do think that, like, when they were casting this, like, he looks like J. Jonah Jameson. Let's see if we can get J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
And then they got him.
Wow. Okay. He actually kind of looks like the guy from shite. What was he? He played in Heroes, and he was the politician, the brother of the guy who travels in time.
What's Heroes?
Heroes, TV show on, I think it was ABC. The one with the guy from Japan who can time travel, the girl who can like heal herself from any injury but still feel the pain. And Siler, the guy who like does a thing with the forehead with a ear-piercing sound.
Huh?
Have you not seen that show? Dude, that show is
This?
fun. Yeah. Dude, that show was sick.
No.
It's a show about people that have superpowers, but basically they don't do heroic acts. Basically.
So it's The Boys before The Boys was The Boys.
Yeah, in a nutshell. But The Boys didn't make it seem like it was a public stunt, or make it more of like a Hollywood thing. It's more like of a Watchmen type of vibe.
I mean, the Watchmen aren't heroes.
Hence heroes.
Let's be honest, the Watchmen are bad people.
No, the Watchmen kind of suck, especially the comedian.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's definitely not talk about that at all. But no, I'll definitely check it out. Invincible, it's called, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So what is it about?
It's
The yuck. You saw that too, right?
no. See what?
Something just drooped off into my eye. Okay.
Now it's only the first 3 episodes out so far, but what I think it's gonna be out Avatar 1 Superhuman Son. Avatar 1 Superhuman Self, it's going to be about him realizing that maybe his dad isn't the greatest person.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
I think it's going to be like a crime drama, like a crime drama mixed with like.
Is this animated or
It's an
live
animated
action?
show. It's
Okay, cool.
The fourth time. Fourth time.
Oh my goodness.
Quick, ask me something so I can get some sort of train of thought
Well,
back.
yeah. So is this like the son uncovering his dad's true nature then?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And exactly, is the dad like kind of like keeping this persona as if he's still a good superhero?
Okay. Yeah.
And like he's like keeping it under wraps that he's
Like-
killed his entire team.
Spoiler alert: he doesn't kill the entire team until the end of the first episode, and the entire first episode is him like having wholesome moments with his son, with Mark, and just it's cute. So we don't want to believe he did it, but then we see he did it. Yeah, it's not pretty.
Oh, well then. And you don't know why he's done it.
We don't know why he did. I have a theory though.
Ooh.
Like this man is almost Superman. He comes from a far off planet.
Definitely not Superman.
No, which is fine.
Yeah,
You know, Goku did the same thing.
literally, yeah. But
He comes from a far off planet and their thing is they travel to other planets to help keep that planet safe. I think he's kind of like a parasite.
oh, like a Brightburn scenario.
Yeah, like he goes to the planet and instead of actually, well, I mean, he's aware of this the entire time. Like he goes to the planet to help keep them safe, but in actuality, he's secretly wanted to conquer them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Damn. Okay. And there is no other hero that's gonna fight him except for his own son.
Well, there's his own son. There's like a whole junior team. There's his own son, Invincible. There's Robot. There's Adam Eve.
Adam Eve.
Yeah. ATOM, not ADAM.
Oh, okay. I was like Adam Eve. I was like, wait a minute. Is this like a conjoined character or a
Or
shapeshifter?
Eve.
Oh, Adam Eve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Side note, I like them together. I don't like Mark's current girlfriend.
Wait. There's a thing between those two?
I like them together.
I see.
And she likes them together. But he is not feeling it.
Ah.
Mark, what are you doing?
Ah, so Mark is screwing up.
Yep.
Big time.
Mark.
Is the girl that he's with now like abusive or
No,
something?
she's just a human. Just I don't like her.
Oh wow. Because she's human. She doesn't deserve superpower.
I mean, let's put this in perspective for you. If you had superpowers, if you could jump to the moon right now, would you want to date a human lady? Or would you want somebody you could jump to the moon with?
I can't really give you an accurate answer for that because there will be kind of things that I mean, Peter Parker, Superman, The Flash.
Yeah, also, even with Peter, I'm not the biggest Mary Jane fan. I know that's the love of his life, but I prefer Felicia Hardy.
Wait, Felicia. Nah, Mary Jane Gang for life.
I can see why they're together because those two were meant for each other. But I prefer Felicia. Very sorry.
Yeah.
Hell, even what's her name? Cindy Moon, Silk.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Even
But, now I gotta... If I had superpowers, would I have someone with powers or have someone who is human?
Oh wait, no. Have you watched Big Mouth?
The recent one? Or...
Just Big Mouth in general.
Yeah, I've seen Big Mouth Season 1.
The guy who played Jay plays what's his name? Hold on. I know his name. I'm gonna show you a picture. Yeah, the guy who played Jay plays this guy in the show. He goes by Rexplode.
Does he throw explosive stuff?
Yes, he does.
Oh, cool. I love it.
He's... Give me... Fucking zoom. He's her ex. And a total fucking asshole.
Hence why he throws explosives.
No, he's kind of funny. He acts like Jay. He's got Jay's same loud mouth.
That's pretty cool. So, is this like a Rated.
Oh yeah, no, the show is it's gory.
Oh.
It's
Oh, so we're gonna see some animated guts.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not cash money at all.
I know I said I'm into Abzu and all that stuff, and I'm going to more meditative stuff, but I'm still gonna be going for those action-packed, gut splattering stuff.
Oh yeah, no, if you like the gut spot, you're gonna like the slaughter session at the end of episode 1.
Slaughter session. It's that bad.
It's that bad.
Yeah, it's probably not that bad. See my reaction next week.
I kind of want to turn it on. No, you know what? You're gonna watch the whole. Just watch the whole episode.
Watch the whole episode today?
No, well, if you have time.
I mean, yeah. Right after this, I gotta do some stuff for health, but I can always do that. But okay.
But yeah, I like Invincible. The show's a very good time.
Yeah.
It's very. I don't know what the word is, but I like it.
Intriguing.
That's a good word for it.
Yeah. Well, anything?
Nope. We're at 55 minutes.
I want to do one little snippet, and normally that will take 30 minutes, so I'll promise to keep it short. But,
You have 5 minutes.
You heard about Evo?
What about it?
It's been bought off by Sony. Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. I don't mind. I think that's a smart move, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because given what's happened in the past year with the entire competitive gaming community, it's been a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, some new direction could definitely be a good thing.
Yeah, and I was watching a video about it, and it was by Maximilian Dude, I think his name is Maximilian Dude. Go check him out, pretty good. And he goes with the whole research. He has it follow through, so you guys can follow along with it. So I need to finish that video, but at the same time, there's been a little bit of concern with that the games that used to be at Evo
That they're just gonna be Sony games.
Yeah, like only Sony games, and that's kind of the slight concern. With it.
I'm kind of okay with that because Smash, the Smash community isn't really in a place to make demands. Neither is basically no fighting game community is in any place to make demands because they have sent death threats. They have been caught red-handed with some pretty serious stuff. So if Sony is going to be
fighting game community is very personal.
Yeah, if Sony is going to be overseeing this, maybe do better first and then start to make demands.
Yeah.
Just as of right now, as of the last year, there has been nothing. You have lost the trust of the devs and the general public.
So help me out with this because I'm still learning what the hell's going on with Evo because I'm now hearing about all the craziness.
Evo, some of their players and a lot of their staff were caught red-handed in. I don't want to say it.
But it's pretty hefty stuff.
Yeah.
Like someone can get hurt.
People have been hurt.
Oh, even worse.
Yes.
Okay. Damn. Yeah. That's the thing with fighting games because as much as I love fighting games and I don't like FPS games, fighting games is a little bit more personal because you're in an arena where it's just you and the other person and you have thousands of people watching you. And
no, not even about the audience, just the way the players treat other people, the way some of their staff has treated other people, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it is pretty intense. I think the first time I actually kind of got a glimpse of how toxic or intense that community can be was in a Mortal Kombat tournament.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna come out and say it. Some of the players were messing around with kids.
Oh.
Some of the staff were messing. Yeah, it's not cash money.
Oh.
There's that. There's some for the Smash community. They were legit sending death threats to the creator and to the devs if they don't release X character.
Yeah, that's actually that's. I can see that because they're kind of
and there was the whole thing with free. Did you see free Melee?
What about Melee now?
Nintendo is basically barring any competitive play of Melee. Why? I have no idea. And the community is really upset now because why? I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's best just leave it alone.
Number one, Smash Ultimate is here. Why would you with a bigger roster?
They want more on the roster. Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, wanted to bring that up because I didn't know you knew anything about that. Because I love fighting games; they're great, they're fun. But I did not know it was that intense.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
Yeah. Wow. It's just one rule. Just one rule. Don't fuck with the kids.
Just don't treat people badly.
Just don't. Well, that's all for me today.
All right, that's it.
Wow, we actually are doing this an hour.
I know. Yeah, so next week that's going to be our season finale
Why am I doing that?
the season finale for a good while.
Wait, this?
No,
Or next
next
week.
week.
I was about to say, it's like,
Next week.
whoa, hold on. Okay.
Yeah,
My
next week.
tense is all flipped.
Yeah, you can call that the April finale. It's gonna be our last episode for a while. Your boy's moving. Boy might be coming too.
Might be, I am, sort of. Who knows? Yeah. Stuff.
All right, we'll see you guys later.